the boy found bloodstains on the bedsheet. He pulled his younger sister into the bathroom, then personally washed her underwear, and told her not to tell their parents. However, their parents still found out about it. They planned to marry the sister to a 30-year-old man. Zayn tried hard to stop it but was locked up by his mother. So Zayn decided to take his sister and flee the home. He secretly took some money from home, went to a store to buy some food, then ran to the station to find a bus driver. But the fare for one person was 1,000. Zayn asked if his sister could sit on his lap and pay for one person's fare. The driver, seeing he was a child, agreed. However, when Zayn returned home, that man had already taken his sister away. Zayn had no more attachment to this home, so he took that bus alone. But Zayn didn't know where he was going. He could only get off at a random place. To fill his stomach, he walked into a restaurant looking for a job. Here, he met the kind Rahil. Rahil took Zayn in, but on the condition that he helped take care of her child. Zayn was good at taking care of children. He had raised all his younger siblings. However, the stable life didn't last long. Rahil was arrested and imprisoned for not having identification, not even notifying Zayn. Thus, Zayn took over the responsibility of taking care of the child. But the water at home soon stopped. Zayn could only feed the baby dry milk powder. He wanted to find a job, but no one was willing to hire him because he was a minor. He had no choice but to start selling things from home. But when he returned home, the door was locked. Zayn became homeless again. He heard that everyone in Sweden could get food, so he wanted to go to Sweden. However, the boss said he needed something to prove his identity, so he left the baby with the boss and went home again. But his father told Zayn that there were hospital bills and eviction notices at home, but nothing to prove his identity. Then he pushed Zayn down. At this moment, Zayn noticed the hospital bill. He asked who had been to the hospital, but no one in the family answered him. He kept asking his mother who had been to the hospital. However, his mother just stayed silent. Zayn realized that maybe something had happened to his sister. He asked how his sister was. His father casually said she was gone. Zayn rushed into the kitchen, took a knife, then ran out of the house. He found that bastard and avenged his sister. Zayn was thus sent to prison. His mother came to visit him with snacks. She said she was also sad about his sister's death. To make up for it, she would name the child in her belly Sahar too. Zayn couldn't stand it anymore. He threw the snacks into the trash can. Then he sued his parents. In court, he told the judge that he hoped they would stop having children. In the end, his parents were convicted of child abandonment.